Shares the former chair of the DNC, the Democratic National Committee, and a former presidential candidate himself, Howard Dean, and the former chair of the RNC and a former Lieutenant Governor, Michael Steele. You guys know each other, right?
Yeah, we've seen each other around the way.
Okay. This is something good we can do in America, I believe. So I appreciate you guys doing this. We did this before. Michael, I start with the side-by-side we showed, which people may not realize is both unusual and something that has the Republican Party paying attention. Other candidates yesterday getting plenty of live coverage, but not Donald Trump on his first return to Washington, combined with this larger split. What do you see here?
Well, I see Fox and other outlets, Wall Street Journal, trying to do the Heisman at this point to create some distance between Trump and their organs, if you will. And I think, the sort of pivot you hear inside GOP circles towards DeSantis, for example, and certainly sort of an elevation of Vice President Pence means that folks are trying to create a lane that they can run separate and apart from Trump. I don't know how that's going to play itself out. I think when Trump decides that he really wants to throw down and engage, a Washington speech is not engagement. When he's in Mississippi or Missouri or someplace like that, there's a different level, a different vibe. So we'll see how he responds ultimately to this slight. I think from Trump's perspective, it grates on him, but he knows he holds more cards than these organizations do in the end. Yeah,
that makes sense. Howard, I have a question version of that about Biden for you, but I did want to let you respond to this, including the fact that evidence can still get out these days. The reporting shows Fox did cover most of the 6 daytime January 6 hearings, but none of Trump's response yesterday.
Yeah, I don't think the Murdochs have ever been too subtle about what they want to do. And I think it's pretty clear that the polling evidence shows, and I've actually said this, I think the last time I was on the show, and I rarely say things like this because they often come back to bite you, but I hope Trump is the nominee because I think we have a great chance of beating him in 2024. So we'll see. I think now a bunch of Republicans are starting to come up with that. But the problem for the Republicans is that he's still got a huge influence in the Republican primaries. Fortunately for us, he's managed to allow a whole bunch of crackpots around the country to get nominated for important positions that we're now likely to win. I was looking at a projection that now shows that the Democrats will win the Senate fairly easily. So, he's doing damage to his own party now more than anything else.
Yeah, you lay that out. And I mentioned in the setup how much public opposition there is within even diehard Republicans who may be extreme in other ways, primary voters, to Trump.